was a warm summer evening when I received an invitation to join a paranormal investigation team aboard the RMS Queen Mary, docked in Long Beach, California. Known for its luxurious history and dark past, the Queen Mary promised an experience like no other. The ship, now a hotel and museum, has a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in the world. Intrigued and excited, I accepted the invitation, eager to uncover the mysteries that lay within its steel walls. As I arrived at the Queen Mary, the ship loomed large, its imposing structure casting eerie shadows in the fading light. Stepping aboard, I felt an immediate chill, as if the ship itself was aware of my presence. The team, composed of seasoned investigators, briefed me on the ship's haunted history. During its time as a luxury liner and later as a troop ship during World War II, the Queen Mary had witnessed numerous deaths, accidents, and tragic events, leading to countless reports of ghostly encounters. Our first night on the Queen Mary was spent exploring the most haunted areas of the ship, including the infamous boiler room and the first-class swimming pool. As we ventured into the boiler room, the temperature dropped noticeably. The air felt thick, heavy with the presence of unseen entities. Suddenly, we heard a faint tapping sound, followed by a chilling whisper that sent shivers down our spines. Despite our attempts to communicate, the entity remained elusive, leaving us with an overwhelming sense of dread. The highlight of our investigation was Cabin B340, notorious for its violent poltergeist activity. Over the years, guests had reported terrifying experiences, from objects being thrown across the room to being physically assaulted by an unseen force. Determined to capture evidence, we set up cameras and recording equipment before settling in for the night. As the hours passed, the cabin grew colder, and a sense of unease settled over us. Around 3 a.m., the activity began. Our equipment recorded objects moving on their own, doors slamming shut, and the sound of sinister laughter echoing through the cabin. One of the most heart-wrenching encounters we had was with the spirit of a young girl named Jackie. Jackie had drowned in the ship's pool during the 1930s, and her spirit is said to still linger, often heard laughing or crying. As we stood by the pool, we heard the unmistakable sound of a child's laughter, followed by soft splashing. Using a spirit box, we attempted to communicate with Jackie, and to our astonishment, we received clear responses. Jackie's innocent presence provided a brief respite from the otherwise oppressive atmosphere. Another spine-tingling experience occurred in the engine room, where a crew member named John Pedder tragically died in a crushing accident. As we explored the dark, narrow corridors, we captured an EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, of a man's voice saying, "Help me." Moments later, we saw a shadowy figure dart across the room. Our attempts to follow the apparition were futile as it vanished into thin air. The sense of urgency and fear in the EVP was palpable, leaving us shaken and disturbed. On our final night aboard the Queen Mary, we conducted a séance in the ship's grand ballroom. The atmosphere was electric, charged with the energy of countless spirits. As we held hands and called out to the entities, the room grew colder, and the chandelier above us began to sway. A deep, guttural voice echoed through the room, warning us to leave. The intensity of the experience was overwhelming, and we decided it was best to heed the warning and end our investigation. Surviving the haunted Queen Mary ship was an experience that will haunt me forever. The ship's tragic history and the restless spirits that linger within its walls create an atmosphere of palpable fear and mystery. If you ever find yourself aboard the Queen Mary, remember to show respect to the spirits and be prepared for the unexpected. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more true horror stories and hit the notification bell for updates. Have a scary story of your own? Email us at mrcreepytales89@gmail.com. Stay safe, stay spooky.